Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? This is Force with some more Heroes of the Storm. Today I will be showing you the Seismic Sonya build, a build that focuses on initiating and seismic slam. Those are the you're an initiator, she's a tank, and she's less about tanking damage as she is about getting in the fight and taking down carries. It's basically an anti-carry. Now for this first tier, I choose the ability based on the opposing team makeup. So if we look at the opposing team, we have a Sergeant Hammer on the opposing team, and for that reason I'm going to go with block, because a lot of Sergeant Hammer's damage comes from block. If you were facing opponents without a lot of basic attack damage, because this reduces the basic attack damage, the first 2 hits up to 50%, then I typically go with Warpaint. But yeah, we're gonna go with block in this particular matchup here. And just a quick recap of Sonya's abilities. We've got Ancient Spear, throws a spear, deals damage, attaches to an enemy, and then pulls you towards her. Whoa, boy. Pulls you towards them. Then we've got Seismic Slam. That's where the majority of our damage is going to be coming from this game. And we have... I'm gonna run up on her and deal some damage in a second. And then we have Whirlwind, which does a little bit of damage, but primarily Whirlwind is used for... this is terrible. I don't know. Whirlwind is primarily used for escaping and getting a little bit of healing, but the truth is you don't really... you don't really get a lot of damage off it. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to communicate with my team here because I'm kind of screwed. I mean, there's not a lot that I can do. There's not a lot that I can do solo down here, so... If Tank's coming with me, though, we can totally counter this push, so... Alright, so this is the type of thing that I'm talking about right there. Beautiful. I get some help in there and I can go in and wreck face. So most of the damage that we're going to be doing is coming from Seismic Slam. The only time we really want to Whirlwind is if we want to gain a little bit of health, because Whirlwind returns health. Or if we want to, for the next tier we're going to go increase Seismic Slam damage with Furious Blow. Or if we want to escape, because you get increased movement speed whenever you use abilities. So popping Whirlwind to run away is actually a very strong tactic. So, alright, so now I'm going to try to protect our tank. Although, if you just sit in that hit range, there's not too much I can do. Oh boy. So something to note about the spear, I don't know why he did that, but something to note about the spear is that you do get a brief slow on the target too. Or excuse me, it briefly immobilizes them, which it can be very, very, very good for laying down a Seismic Slam. Gonna just force him back here. Okay. And we're gonna drop this just to get some fury. The spear does give you fury. So again, this build is all about your initiating and your burst damage. That's really what it is. She's not the tankiest of tanks. She's not really about taking hits. You can build her in a way that you've got a bunch of self-heal and stuff like that, but... Alright, we'll be going for tribute next time. I'll be perfectly honest, I was focusing on chatting with you guys. To be fair though, I was keeping someone distracted down here as well, so even if I wasn't present, they were missing a player too. But I'll go for the next tribute. And... Alright, next tier talent, we are going to pick up with more Seismic Slam damage. This will make it so that the splash hits for more. So sexy. So sexy. So sexy. Alright, so now that we're low, we will focus on doing some Whirlwind to some of the Merc camps that are coming up here. Just for the sake of getting a couple of health. And the next tribute is up, and this time I am paying attention, because I'm going to stop talking to you guys this much. The onset of this game was a little intense, and I'm going to be honest, I was a bit focused on trying to not get screwed in that lane, so... I mean, we've been doing pretty good as a result, but yes, we did ignore that first tribute, which makes us huge dopes. And Ghost is just getting destroyed by me, and that's sort of how this works. Again, the Barbarian, Sonya, is pretty much an anti-carry, especially with this build. It's all about blowing up carries. You run in there, you blow up a carry with a couple of seismic slams, you run away with whirlwind if things get too hairy. That's basically this. That's basically this build. Oh, I would have absolutely destroyed Tank if he had stayed there. In fact, I'm surprised you're staying at all, because now you're dead. Oh, no, I'm dead too, though. Might as well stay and try to... The anti-carry, Sonya. Alright, then ultimate ability, our heroic ability that we're going to pick up is a Leap. Definitely with a tank on the opposing team, Leap lets you just get right in its face. You get a little bit of damage, but the biggest thing that you get is you get a stun too. I don't know why. If I didn't miss that spear like an idiot, she would have been dead a lot sooner too. I'm really surprised she came in to try to fight us there. Alright, so we've got the Leap, which gives us a nice stun. In addition to our chain. So the Leap is used for chasing a lot of heroes, but it's also used to get up on the tank and blow it up just like that. Perfect. Fuck. Sorry for the language, but I'm pissed that we missed that. Let's take this, since we missed the tribute. Oh, I wish Tank was coming with me for this. Ghost was, frickin' Rhaegar was here, but I think we pretty much have this. I'm not too concerned. Oh, shoot. Go for Tank first. Then Ghost. Perfect. Look at that. Just look at our team is destroying. Okay, for the next tier ability, we're going to go with the increased Ancient Spear range. This allows us to more easily get up on people. If you're worried about dying a lot, Spell Shield is decent as well. Something to consider. But we're going to go with the increased range. Alright, this is really annoying actually, because we might want to go with... Hopefully they can hold the tribute long enough. Hopefully they can hold the tribute long enough, because if we lose the full tribute going for that thing, then that's a problem. Alright, I'm gonna go there now and assist with this. And hopefully that's enough. Yeah, we're gonna lose the tribute. Maybe not. We need to focus down a target. I'm gonna go with him. Oh. Now Ghost. Get some self-healing here with our whirlwind. Come on, Rhaegar. Don't you dare get away from me. Ugh! Makes me angry. What? That was the worst. Alright, I'm gonna go back and... Actually, if she wants to fight me... Alright, we're gonna go for this now. Doing some awful... This game has been alright for a while, but doing some awful spears here. I don't know what my problem is. A couple of terrible spears. Alright, we're gonna go for this now. Let's try to get back on it, because I was nailing a bunch of those spears, but to be fair, I did just wake up. Not that that's an excuse. I was nailing a bunch of those spears earlier, but the last couple ones I've missed really unnecessarily. That's another big part of playing Sonya. You really need to hit those. That's kind of what the play style revolves around, is making sure you nail those skill shots. So if you're not doing that, maybe play a different hero. I'm talking to myself too, don't worry. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and push this top lane now. Pro tip too, with Whirlwind, you can move around with it obviously, but if you hit S, it's gonna stop you right in your spot. We're gonna grab Stoneskin here. This is gonna give us some tankiness with a 30% health shield for 5 seconds. So when things sort of get hairy, that's a nice thing to pop. And I'm just gonna go with some auto attacks here. I want to be as close to max of my resources possible. That way when people come up, we can just blow them up very quickly, so long as they don't dodge. But to have the resource for multiple hits with those is very good. And we're gonna be going for, I mean, are we just gonna keep pushing, or are we gonna, Sergeant Hammer's going for it, so I'm gonna go with her. If she can stop that in time. There we go. Alright, we're gonna run down right now.
I will crush you. Direct my fury.
Oh, Jesus, come on. What if the tank keeps coming? I was gonna say, if she kept coming, GG. Alright, here we go. Gonna move down for this. And we should have this pretty easily here. And then we're gonna push bottom. And I don't know, the whole enemy team, almost the whole enemy team is up, so I don't know that we're gonna, actually, I mean, we've got it pretty far right now, so.
I will not be denied.
Jesus, what's my problem today? Alright. Just keep these guys at bay, get our merc camps up here, get our siege tank up here. And then we'll be all set. So we have Stoneskin for if things get hairy. They just got increased auto attack stuff. So there's our Stoneskin. Get that shield up for when we get low. Let's blow up siege tank. It's just, Seismic Slam does so much damage. It's absolutely insane. It is absolutely positively insane. That's the game. Thanks for watching. Started off amazingly. Ended up missing a few of those spears in the late game, but I still think it was a good game. It was a fun game. It was a good display of the Seismic Sonya build. For the last tier ability that we didn't get to see for level 20, I typically go with the Arreat Crater, which will, when you land with your leap, it puts a crater around you and your target, so that unless they've got a move ability, they're stuck in there with you for a short duration. And as you can imagine, that's typically GG for whoever you're hitting. Thanks guys so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. Keep watching, and keep owning.